welcome to today's live that I'm streaming from my personal Facebook page. I can see some beautiful familiar faces. Hello Melly, hello gorgeous Shanti, Marianne, Chloe, Alison, hello, Elizabeth, Maddie, welcome. So great to see so many familiar, beautiful faces. Please say hello in the comments. If this is your first time with me live today, let me know in the comments so I can personally reach out and say hello. I hope each and every one of you is having a beautiful, beautiful day. Yes, I know. Welcome, Joy. Incredible. One of our beautiful clients, Joy, huge congratulations, has sold her very first 100K offer, and she has another live webinar happening this evening. So very excited to have you here today, Joy, and huge congratulations again. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's very close to my heart. If you haven't been here and been in my world before, just briefly, I have been helping women launch, start, scale, build, grow, whatever part of the journey they are on as a female entrepreneur for the past 25 years. And I do have an incredible brand called the Iconic Femme, and everything that we do inside the Iconic Femme is about making it incredibly normal for women to make massive wealth in unreasonable time frames. So instead of just having lots of really small offers at $7, $27, $49, $99, we're creating these incredibly transformational experiences that are 5K, 10K, 25K, or like our beautiful Joy who's here with us today, a 100K offer. It's very, very important that we understand that this is so possible for us as women. We are told so often in that guru, masculine, energetic space that we're not good enough. Who's going to buy? We have this sense of imposter syndrome that no one's going to pay us $100,000 to be part of my mastermind. No one's going to pay me $5,000 for me to coach and mentor them. Are you crazy? So today is an invitation to you just to really embrace the possibility and sit with it for a moment about how that would feel. Instead of doing what everybody else is doing online and creating these cookie cutter programs and moving from one to one to one to many so you can scale, what about building these incredible transformational experiences that includes some one-on-one with you, some really high-end mastermind sessions where perhaps you bring some other experts and influencers in? What about creating a transformational, indescribable, magical experience for your audience that's going to enable them to really deep dive into either something that they want to change, maybe it's a pain point or a problem that they're struggling with and they want to change and transform and grow and evolve, or perhaps you're helping your audience create a dream or build a vision to life. Bring a vision to life, I should say. It doesn't matter whether you're coming from a place of pain point and struggle or whether you're coming from a place of desire and pleasure and bringing a dream to reality. There are so many opportunities for you to create indescribable, magical, transformational experiences for your audience and to be making sales consistently. Now, we talk a lot about manifestation and really putting it out in the universe, and this is a very, very surface level conversation regarding this topic. This is no deep dive here regarding this topic. And I love that, and I love working with women in this space. We have mystics and healers and light workers inside the Iconic Femme, and it's just phenomenal the work that they do. But all of these women that are at six figures, and I'm talking women that are making 100, 200, 250K months consistently, are not just manifesting this, they are doing the deep work required, and that involves strategy. So I spend a lot of my time with my clients, whether they are one-on-one, whether they're in one of my group coaching packages, whether they're in my high-end mastermind, whatever it might be, really focusing on connections before anything else. And if you've been part of my world for a while, you'll know that I'm simply obsessed with this. There is so much noise online, and everybody sees it as competition. I want you to see this as an opportunity. This online space is worth billions and billions and billions of dollars, and you just need to have a small slither of that for you to be making 125, 200, 300K months consistently. So if you're getting excited about the possibility of really transforming your business by creating these transformational offers and not just sharing a course or a one-on-one program opportunity or a group coaching opportunity, what about creating transformational experiences that take your beautiful clients from where they are now to where they want to be, and creating this really beautiful journey that you embark on together, and it's about co-creation. Right now, more than ever, people need connection. They don't want to spend $3,000 with you and then you put them into Kartra or ClickFunnels or Kajabi and they've got to work through everything on their own. Why not start doing some live sessions, some live mastermind sessions, or teaching some of your modalities or your modules live? Do live Q&A sessions so we're just connecting on a very deep level with our audience. When I talk about connecting, I'm talking about it from right at the beginning, making true hand-on-heart, very heart-centered connections with your audience. Instead of sending 1,000 cold messages and saying to yourself, oh, I only need 10 of them to convert, why not start beautiful, nurturing conversations? And I talk about this with my audience quite a bit. Conversations quite often lead to conversions. You don't need to be running paid ads and paid traffic. Whilst that's great, and I personally do it myself and a lot of my clients do, there's this whole other untapped space where people are connecting and really building heart-centered, transformational connections. Hello, beautiful Twyla. I sent you a voice message earlier today, so great to see you. So let's focus on not just going for the cold audience all the time. Let's focus on building these nurturing connections. So when this audience, when this person is ready to buy, you'll be top of mind. They don't need to have a 45-minute discovery or strategy session with you. They don't need to ask you, 50 different questions. They feel in their heart, it's a gut reaction. I need to work with this person. I'm seeing the results that they're getting for their own business. I'm seeing the results they're getting for their clients, and I need to be part of that. I need to be part of that person's world. In Marketing 101, we all know that it's so important to be this celebrity, this authority. And I agree with that to a certain level, but I want to share just something with you. And I want you to sit on this and really think about it and feel into how this connects with you. If you were going to get let's say you wanted to go and get a haircut. Let's use my haircut example. And you could go and see this incredible expert that's in New York City that does all of the celebrities and, you know, they are just so well known. They're an authority. You could go and see that person. That person is very sterile, doesn't really want to talk very much. They want to concentrate on their craft. Or you could go and see a local hairdresser who has this incredible, you know, life story. They've built their business from nothing. They want to have this great connection with you. You know, maybe you have a glass of bubbles together while she's doing your hair on a Saturday afternoon, chatting, having this beautiful connection. How does that make you feel? Do you feel like you have to go to the expert, the authority, the celebrity hairdresser, so you can just tell people you've been there and that's been an experience for other people? I mean, this hairdresser, maybe he didn't even speak to you. He was too busy, you know, doing his craft. Maybe there was a glass of bubbles, but he wasn't having it. There was just no connection. Whereas you've got this incredible local hairdresser who's fun, she's spunky, she's really wanting to chat to you, to get to know you, and you have this connection. We forget about connections in business. We want to really relate to people and we want to connect with these people. Yeah, Joy, absolutely. Twyla, no, I would go to the person I can relate to most. It's so important that we build a business on connections and stop just always going after the sale. Nobody wants to be gotten. I mean, I have a lot of clients that, you know, when they start working with me, they use that language. I've got to get another client, or they message me, I just got a client. I don't want to be gotten, do you? I'm not a fish. I don't want to be hooked and brought in. I want to have this beautiful relationship and connection that people are saying, okay, I love that Victoria's been in business for 25 years. I can relate to, you know, different parts of, you know, where she's been. Like, I've been at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. If you haven't had a chance yet, please watch my latest video, which is a love letter to you, the iconic woman. And it's a bit about my story and background, which I haven't shared before, but I wanted to share because everything that I'm focusing on with my clients is really about deep level connections, like really understanding who these clients are and how I can help them and serve them. They've already got the power. My clients have so much power. They've got the voice, they've got the messaging. They just need to put all the pieces of the puzzle together and suddenly they're like, you beautiful Joy, 100K offers. Yvonne has sold her 5K offer just working with us in a very short period of time. We had Madeline, she sold her first $8,888,000 offer in less than 48 hours with working with us inside the Iconic Femme. The reason being, you've already got the power. You've already got the voice, the messaging. You've already got the what's the word I'm looking for? You've got it all. You've got everything you need right now. You don't need to be more. You don't need to be different. Everything that you've got is what your audience needs right now. It's just really finessing it and putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And for each of you, it's very, very different. It looks different to each of you. So I want you to think about that hairdressing experience. It's a very basic analogy, but it just makes so much sense because we're working with someone that we're connected to. Over the last 7 days, I have had some beautiful, conversations online and over the phone, over Zoom, with some new potential clients, which we call prospects. And probably, I would say 9, maybe 10 of those wanted to join and work with us. And a number of them I said no to because they weren't ready. My offers, start at, I've got an offer at the moment, Hyperspeed, which is $55. My one-on-one high level starts at $55K, and then my mastermind goes up to $125K per person, and I've got lots of offers in between. I don't need to work with every woman that wants to start or scale their business. I'm at a point in my business now that I can pick and choose. If I don't have that connection, if I don't feel that they're ready, if they're not going to do the work and show up for themselves, it's not going to be an aligned fit. I had a beautiful lady who I spoke to and actually recommended her to work with one of my clients, and she didn't believe in strategy at all. It was just all about that manifestation. And I've got another client and that's what she teaches on. So they were the perfect fit. This one client that didn't believe in strategy wanted to pay me $55,000 for one-on-one calls, for a series of calls. But until she was able to implement the strategy and actually do the work, I knew it wasn't going to work. There's no point having someone inside your world that's the wrong fit. Let's move away from trying to get thousands and thousands of clients at $97 each. Because at $97, how much can you really help them? Are they going to do the deep work that's involved? I have lots of lower ticket items. The $55 one's a perfect example. The reason being, our conversion rate is sitting just over 90%, so something like 91, 92% over the last month, that those people that buy that $55 product then upgrade to either my $1,555 or my $5,555 offer, or my $55K offer. So they're coming in at a very low price point. I call it a portal product because I'm giving them something of exceptional, crazy value for a very low price. And if they don't do the work for that, then they're not a good fit. That's just not going to work for us. You need to be ready. You need to be ready to show up and do the work. You can wish for it all you want, but until you work for it, and I'm not talking about working 24/7, I'm talking about implementing proven strategies based on connection that's going to move your audience to buy, to take action, and then giving you the opportunity to serve them at the highest level possible. So really my message today, I hope resonates with you in a way that you need to start focusing more on connections than conversions. There is so much room and so much space for all of us. So let's not look as the internet, as social media, as the world as competition. Let's look at it as opportunity. If you're able to craft this irresistible offer or a number of product offers that's going to help your audience get a beautiful transformation, whether it's coming, as I said earlier, from the place of a pain point or from desire and pleasure, you'll be able to consistently sell because you're really joining that conversation that your audience is having right now. For me, the women in my world, in the Iconic Femme world, they're overwhelmed with everything that they have to do. And they really need to be focusing on the profit generating tasks and activities in their business. That's why I focus so much on done with you and done for you in my higher end offers, because you can't expect to be a world-class copywriter, funnel builder, website designer, graphic designer, programmer. Like, why are we putting as women so much pressure on ourselves that if I have my own business, I have to do everything myself? Why do we do that to ourselves? We don't. We need to be focused on the profit generating tasks and activities in our business. So I ask you this right now. Are you treating your business like a hobby, a very expensive hobby where you're doing everything? Or are you treating your business like a visionary freedom CEO that's making change by focusing on your profit generating tasks and activities? I'm pretty sure this is not a charity or a hobby for you. I'm pretty sure you're here to make a lot of money. And imagine being that person that sets your family financially free forever, paying off your mortgage, taking your family to exotic places and paying for everything, taking your girlfriends out to a gorgeous dinner and then picking up the bill at the end of the night. I mean, I had the pleasure of having a girls' weekend with my girlfriends a few weeks ago, which many of you know, and I do this quite a bit with, I've got a very, of like just the most incredible group of close girlfriends. And one of my girlfriends saw a beautiful handbag. It was absolutely stunning. We kept going, doing some shopping. I just went to go and have a look at something by myself and bought this gorgeous handbag for her. And it was just a beautiful exchange of love because it made her so happy, and it made me so happy that I could give this to her. And I think probably 5 times over the last couple of weeks, she's been sending me photos of this beautiful handbag, different places she's gone to. She's been to a concert. She went out to a champagne breakfast with her family over Easter. So it was just this beautiful exchange. And it is just such a beautiful feeling, but it's also, I call it indescribable magic because I can't quite explain how it feels, but you just feel so proud of yourself. Like you've done this work and now you're in a place that you can share your wealth. It's amazing. Like it is just the most incredible feeling to have that financial freedom. And it's all at your fingertips. There's probably just a few pieces of the puzzle that you might be missing. There might be a few pieces of the puzzle that you just need to put together. And often it does come down to mindset, not truly believing. And I'd love to just give you a quick example about this. And one of my clients shared this with me just yesterday. So she, for the last, I would say, probably 3 months has been wanting to purchase this certain car that she wants, a very expensive car, over 250K. She's currently making around 300K a month, doing really, really well. She's been working with us for a few months now. She's got a high ticket offer that's 25K, sells consistently. She's doing incredible work. We had a conversation a few weeks ago and she said, look, I just don't think I'm ready to have this certain car. I don't think this is something that's going to, align with my family. My sister's going to be crazy jealous. I'm not sure I want to show the kids that this is, it was just this conversation back and forth. And I said to her name's Eliza, I said, Eliza, what are you going to feel like? How are you going to feel when you're driving that car? Are you going to feel like you're not good enough? And like, how's it going to, she said, I'm going to feel like I am freaking a queen. I'm going to feel amazing. I'm going to be so proud to pick up my girlfriends. I'm going to be so proud to pick up the kid. I said, there you go. There's your answer. She went and purchased and made that big purchase. That's a huge purchase. She said it's one of her biggest purchases, top 2 biggest purchases in her life. And they said to her, unfortunately, like it's not ready, like obviously with what's going on around the world, we've got to order it, She was so disappointed. She said, oh, maybe that's a sign, whatever. As she's in the dealership, as she's in there, one of the managers came out and said, you can pick your car up tomorrow. It was the colour she wanted. It had all the bits and bells and bobs and whistles that she wanted. And I truly believe that was a mindset. She was holding herself back in a way that I'm not good enough. People are going to judge me. My sister's going to be jealous. What are the mums at school going to think? Our mindset is so important as women that are normalizing and making massive wealth. It's so important. And we need that strategy. Without strategy and proven strategy, it's very hard to move forward. Very, very hard. So the mindset, I want you to really focus on that. Focus on what proven strategies you can implement and use implementation. Stop wishing for it and actually show up and do the work and show up consistently. Really show up consistently for yourself, for your audience, and share these incredible transformational experiences and then just invite them to buy when they're ready. No pushy sales, no manipulation, no fake scarcity. This is the offer. You're either in or you're out. Don't make it hard for them to say yes. Make it so easy. Don't make them jump through hoops or you've got to do an hour call and you've got to fill out this huge questionnaire. Just make it easy for your audience to say yes. It's as simple as that. And once you start putting that out there and creating these offers that aren't just generic, that aren't cookie cutter, that have your zone of genius, what you can share, your sales are going to absolutely skyrocket. And people often say to me, will someone really pay me $5,000, $25,000? Joy, our conversation about doing the 100K offer. If you don't believe in your work, your sacred work, if you don't believe in it, of course no one's going to buy. Why would they? You need to be this creator of confidence. And just everything that I do inside the Iconic Femme is about being transparent. I don't want my clients to have to get on a 45-minute call or an hour call to find out all the benefits of what we do, and then we'll reveal, a price. It's just all up front. These are the options. This is how you can work with us. This is the price of each one. I'm not going to tell you like so many gurus online do, get a loan or sell your car, or no, if you're not ready for that level of investment, don't do it yet. Do a price point that sits well for you. Sometimes it is exciting to feel a little stretched and a little expanded, when we have to buy from someone. But don't focus on that. Focus on their gut feeling and what works for them, because there is no point having someone in your world that's not a good fit. It just does not help anybody. And that extra 2 or 5 or 10K down the track for you, once you're making 100, 200, 300K months, is not going to matter. So let's normalize women globally making massive, massive wealth in unreasonable timeframes by you creating these incredibly beautiful, irresistible offers that are all about connection and transformation. That was a beautiful session. I thank you all so much for your time, for spending your precious time with me today. I'd love you to reach out on private message if you've got any questions at all, if you'd like to find out about any of our Iconic Femme offers. That would be an absolute privilege and honour to share them with you and to serve you if we do have an opportunity to work together. I cannot wait to work with you too. Thank you, beautiful. So takeaway today, really focusing on connection, building relationships and moving away from what everybody else is doing as a cookie cutter and doing something that just aligns, lights you up, that's your passion. So much love, everyone. Have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead, and bye for now.